Are we recording?
Yeah, we're
we're going.
big recording.
Oh yes, yeah, okay. Yeah, let's just go. All right. Episode 2 of the Big Leads Calling podcast. What is this, week 14? Week 14. Going into playoffs here. Special shout out to our number one fan for saying we needed some new mics.
Yes, we expeditiously addressed this problem, and while a new mic wasn't in the budget right now, we did the next best thing we could, which was another person.
We have another person.
So it's gonna be even worse.
So I am the Big Scary Men manager. We have the Givers manager right here.
That's me.
And the Game Changers.
And the Game Changers manager. We have a special episode here for you today because we're going to playoffs. And, well, as the only one of the three of us that actually made playoffs, it's going good. I'm happy. Anything from you guys? No. Here, you know what? Yes, we'll just go straight into weekly review.
Actually, wait. Yes, I do have something.
Wait, holy shit. You know, pretty hard on my boys last week. But I believe in giving credit where credit is due. And I would just like to say, shout out to my fellas for pulling it off and beating the number one team in the league by 0.8 points. 0.8 points. You know how fucking baller that is? That shit's crazy.
You won.
By
Okay, we're gonna get there.
0.8. I don't know. I don't really care.
I'll pull it up. I'll throw it up on the screen.
And big shout out to Patrick Mahomes.
I'm gonna go crazy.
Big shout out C Brown. Big shout out T McMillan. How the hell did you get up with 11 with 0 on the board? Whatever. Shout out Sutton. Shout out Aubrey. Not shout outs this week. Let's keep it real as usual. Dallas Goddard, Jamar Chase. Don't bite. You couldn't just hit that. You couldn't hit that protection. What's he doing?
He's like biting the green screen.
Don't bite the green screen. Don't do that.
There's a special little guest right here, although he might not make the camera cut.
No, he will.
Hand down there.
In studio cut right here.
Mm-hmm.
In studio guest here. Yeah. Shout out my team.
I don't know if you're gonna make the cut now that I think of it.
It's
gonna zoom in on like me and Ryan's like top halves, and Ryan is sitting so tall right now. I'm gonna have to like sit up just to like keep myself in frame too.
Make 2 layers. The second one's just my head.
And we'll just like clip you in there.
Just clip you in there. Is that
So yeah, no. Like I said, playoffs starting last week. Big wins here as you beat as the number 6 seed of the 6 of us. The Givers defeated. Yes, flex for him. I like TD's our number 1 here. Although I'm tied for number 1 right now, at least for wins.
You're welcome.
That was a big win. That's a big win there because did you beat Matthew beforehand?
Did I?
Was that your first win against Matthew? I think it is because you only have 3. That was your 4th win.
I think I think Ryan, you might be the only person. No, wait. Who's the only person I haven't beaten in the league?
It's Drew.
No, because I did beat Drew.
It's Josh, probably. No, did you beat Josh? I think it's Josh.
Yeah, I think it's Josh.
Anyway, I was gonna say Josh is the only person I have not lost to. So I was kind of hoping to go against him in playoffs at the start, but I gotta go against Drew. Drew's looking a little scarier, but he's been talking mad shit, so I'm gonna have to put him down. Let's just take a peek at week 13 right there. That was the final regular season there. Matchup. The summary is it's looking at us too, as well. In the words of the weekly wrap up, it was just one of those weeks. The Game Changers won't want to watch the film on this one after losing by 47 points. The Lions defense is going to hope they don't get on them too much for that, only scoring -2. That was big because...
Well, don't you worry, Bob. I got rid of the Lions defense as they are going against some stronger teams, concluding in the next couple weeks. I believe that I have picked up the Buccaneers defense for this week. They're going against the Saints. Hopefully they don't bottle it. We'll see.
That's a good call. Although Saints defense isn't terrible. Well, you don't care about their defense.
No.
So yeah. Also, I completely didn't realize this. I changed the trade deadline back a week because I thought that was like the last time we'd be able to change our lineups at all. Not thinking we could do swaps like that still afterwards. So oh well. Now I'm feeling good about my team too. I just gotta hope some things pop off. I think I can beat Drew. I'm not too worried about that.
Where do you go to get to that screen?
Oh, you just go to the league and then scroll down. I beat Ryan here. It's unfortunate. You had actually let's go a little in depth. Specifically about JSN. He put up a stinker.
He did, but I am proud of him for doing so well every single week, providing many points to me. I don't think
you could be upset about that. He's kind of the GOAT right now. Best wide receiver. And
He is.
if he put up one bad week, that doesn't really matter.
I think where my issue lies is that I didn't choose the right people and not having enough ball knowledge.
That'll come in the future.
Yeah, but
He put up.
You don't need ball knowledge, just auto draft and quick lineup. Those are the only two things you need in fantasy football,
Yeah,
and I forgot that lesson.
Because I didn't let you auto draft. Is that what it was?
It's not you didn't let me, it's that I didn't auto draft.
I didn't let you.
And I'm going to next year. You can't stop me. What are you gonna do?
That'd be fine. We're gonna be adding. Our roster size is gonna increase. I'll say that much. I've got at least 2 new people that'll be joining us. One from South Carolina, one from I won't say actually that. Locations. But yeah, he's from South Carolina. That's all that matters. Anyway, weekly reset. Actually, fun fact. All my teams still have the same record, and I made playoffs in every league but one of them where I was tied for 3rd best. But because there's divisions, I didn't make playoffs in that. So I'm the number 1 seed in just like the contingency bracket, and I'm kind of pissed about it. And look at it's our auto draft league, by the way. Look at this. Matthew is 9-4. I'm 9. 3 people in our. Okay, this is our bracket here. I'm part of the West here. This is me, tied for 2nd between 3 teams, but I'm the one that didn't make playoffs. All 3 of these guys made playoffs.
See that's unfortunate there.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the order in which you either won or lost. Maybe they had like
No.
better winning.
They did, no, because we're all 9-4.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, maybe they like got to
They have
first.
They have more points scored,
Okay.
so that is definitely the deciding factor. It's upsetting though. Okay, do I play? Oh, the figure. Okay, so going back. Oh, I'm looking at Drew here. Okay, I gotta go back a week. Oh, I was trying to help you out here. I was like, did you end up dropping, or how did Drake May perform? Do you remember?
Let me check.
He put up 20 points for you. So honestly,
Well, that was last week. I didn't play him last week. The only weeks I've played, like, I think I've only had a couple of good weeks with my quarterbacks at least, because every time I switch up, like, I just get the crap end of the stick where
you just make the wrong choice.
I make the wrong choice. Thinking Hurts was going to put up some points against the Bears, and surprisingly, the Chicago Bears beat the Eagles, which won the Super Bowl last year, if I can remember.
They did, but the Bears had the exact same record, and I think they were home. So that was a toss-up.
That is a toss-up.
Whereas I was surprised you didn't play Drake May because they were playing the Giants, and I thought that'd be like a home run for you there. Granted, he only put up 20.4 points, so it's like a 4-point difference between him and Hurts.
Yeah, I think.
But there is a guy on the waivers here that I was trying to get you to pick up, but honestly, I think you're fine without him. But Jacoby Brissett is he's the quarterback from NC State, actually. And he's put up a banger performance ever since he started playing in week 6, where he hasn't dipped below 18 points, and he's been, that's like 20, 19, 24, 19, 21, 18, 19 since then. He's been doing good, but he plays against the Rams next week. I wanted to see someone pick him up. I almost picked him up myself, but I'm good. I got Dak Prescott as my backup now. Matthew Stafford's leading the way. I'm hoping the loss against Carolina is gonna like humble them, and they're gonna lock in a little here, as they were like the number 1 seed for a second there, and people thought they were destined for the Super Bowl, but we'll see. I'm gonna pray Drake London can come back, because as I have 2 people that didn't make sure, I told you not to make the trade, but I got someone that wouldn't make a trade with me and backed out after his rant last week about a certain wide receiver one.
Bob number 2 wants the mic, sir. Yes,
Bob number 2 would just like to say that the trade proposed was low-key dog shit, and the guy in the trade proposed wanted the number 1 draft pick for a guy who dropped 4 points last week and a guy who's injured. Anyway,
the trade was Jamar Chase for Michael Pittman Jr. and Drake London. And in our league, because the more leagues I look at, I don't understand how every league seems to have different scoring. Drake London has been performing better every week he's played almost than Jamar Chase, but he's been out the past 2.
I was about to say, every week he's played minus the last 2.
And he's been injured. He's supposed to come back, and they said it was a slight injury. That is clearly proving to be false, as he's been missing 2 weeks and has had light practice this week so far. If he doesn't come back, I'm definitely going to be suffering a bit there, as I'm down to Puka Nacua, who he's just not number 1 on the Rams right now. But again, that loss, I hope will fuel them. They'll start giving him some more targets, because he had some insane catches against Carolina. So we're going to hope that that pulls through for me there. They're playing the Seahawks, though. Falcons against the Seahawks. That's going to go well for me.
That's not going to go well for you.
No, I have the Seahawks defense. And the kicker, dude, they went massive last week.
Yeah, but give and take, light and dark, either the Seahawks destroy like they did the Vikings last week, or your defense either goes bad or Drake London does well. There could be an in-between. They could have a pretty even game, but
I think that can happen. I think I can get the best of both worlds here, because they just don't have to shut down one wide receiver. He's got to get some good catches and get a couple field goals there. The offense of the Falcons isn't bad. Their defense is atrocious, though. So as long as one guy can power through for a little bit and then the Falcons shut everything else down, I'll be fine. Or the Seahawks shut them down the rest. And then they let Jason Myers do some kicking. I don't know how he's kicker number 3 when he's put up no less than 13 points the last 4 weeks, and he put up 19 last week. Insane. I don't know who's doing better than him. They're not. That's the point. Yeah, Michael Pittman Jr. is kind of a stinker right now, though, just because he's not getting the targets. Last week, he got 4 targets, and he caught 1 pass, and he put up 2.3 points. So, yeah, of course, and that was the last week I could have made that trade for Jamar Chase, so he sold me.
Who did what? Who sold you?
Michael Pittman Jr.
Oh, they're talking about me, and I zoned out for 5 minutes.
No, I can't be too upset, because if I saw that, I'd be like, why would I want that guy? And the whole point is that you would only have him until Drake London was safe, and hopefully he'll be coming back here, but
you never know.
We'll see. So I beat Ryan here, and then the rest of the league saw
the real uprising.
The real uprising here. Our worst performing team decided they wanted to step it up a little and beat the number 1 performing team, even though they were technically down 3 players. If we want to be real, who cares? That's semantics. Amon-Ra Brown taking a fat injury early on was very big, and then Drew's downfield blockers kind of shattering Josh's mean mugs right there.
I'm happy to hear those results, to be honest.
I was the top performer. I'm quite happy with that. Very not common. I didn't hit my my potential points regardless, but I'm okay. It was off by like 1. So I guess I can't even be too upset about that.
I was like, oh my god. Oh, I missed.
Oh my
I missed like of my projection. Whoa.
My steak is too juicy. My lobster's too buttery.
Jamar Chase had less of a point prediction like difference, or more of a point prediction. Jesus Christ. Jamar Chase had more of a point prediction difference than your entire fucking team. I'm gonna just
Actually, is that true? It is true, actually, as Jamar Chase had 1.1 point difference, and I had like a 0.9, 0.8 difference.
So Jamar Chase, you are somehow worse than how many is it? 18 men? 18 men. You are worse than 18 total men.
He missed his predictions by 1.1 points.
You are worse than the average expected performance.
And you were hyping him up like, oh, he's got Joe Burrow back, blah, 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 blah. He's about to go crazy. Yeah, 18 points. You look.
No. He can get 18 points, but that's like a 3rd round draft pick kind of number I'm expecting. Not my round 1.
Hey, you had a chance. All I'm going to say is you had a chance. And you shat on me. You looked at me, you said, you pushed me down, and you shat on my chest and said no. After making me push the trade deadline back.
Making you? No. This was a proof of the corruption in this league. There's no proof. This is the goddamn proof. You hear me out here, people. This is proof of the corruption. I happen to mention, just happenstance. Commissioner, couldn't you extend the trade deadline? I go and look 2 days later. You know it's extended by a week.
Again, half of that reason also is because I thought that meant that was the last time we'd be able to set or change anything about our lineups, and I wanted to make sure we were able to do that before playoffs started. I was mistaken, though.
If I'm being so truthful, I was totally going to take that trade before that guy dropped 2 and I really was injured.
Oh, that's crazy. That was because Matthew told you that was a fair trade.
But then he saw the game and he said, "I take back what I said."
I don't think he saw it. You decided to just do that, but
I have the proof. Unlike you, who
Proof
doesn't
of
have
what?
the proof of the contract.
what contract? Oh, the contract.
Let's go to the proof. Why don't we?
Yes. Show us your proof.
Talking shit.
You screenshotted and sent it.
How do you feel about this trade? London is injured and Pittman has 2 points right now, so I'll let you make that call.
Boom! Boom! Can I get 5 big booms? Boom! Boom!
You talk about all this talk about cohesion here, and all of a sudden I hear
Collusion.
you're
I'm the worst person
screenshotting.
Worst person. Okay.
Your screenshotted trade, like, what should I do? Honestly, I can't fault you for that. Why Matthew was your number one trusted source for that, I also don't know.
Because he's the only one in this league who hasn't genuinely tried to fleece me.
He's the first one that fleeced you.
How?
Patrick Mahomes for Trey McBride, I think?
Patrick Mahomes literally won me the game against him last week by going almost double his prediction.
Okay, so winning a game that didn't matter when you could have been winning more games because you had Trey McBride?
Again, the cookies crumbled unfortunately this season, but
The
I think
cookies crumble a little differently all around, and you take what you get. I'm just saying, he was the first one that actually fleeced you, and you're acting like he did you a favor.
he did give me Dallas go dirt. He did give me Dallas go dirt.
Dallas Goddard, dude, I keep thinking, I'm like, dude, Dallas Goddard is good. I almost wanted him from you for a while, and then, like, yeah, it's been rough. It's just been rough.
But this episode's not about me. I'm under the table.
No, right. He's under the table. He's gonna make us make sure we're staying on track. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I've been doing a real good job of that, ain't I?
And then I sent you an offer for JSN, and then I was like, you know what, we're not gonna do that. I can see it going bad for you either way, and I don't want to like accidentally screw you over and when it actually matters the more to you than me. So I was like, I'll let it pass, but I still think you should try picking up a few other things. Good job dropping the Lions, because honestly, well, yeah, no, that needed to change. Your bench, I don't know. Let me look at your bench real quick. Well, like, what do you think you need to change?
I really don't think I needed to really change any of my picks. I just needed to pick the right people.
Oh, you mean like your draft? Like, or like you just need to change who you're playing when? You're saying?
Yeah, change who I'm playing.
Oh, George Kittle and Drake May on bye week. Ooh. I think Brian Thomas Jr. could be a good one to throw in there. Although George Pickens and JSN are going crazy. So probably fine there. How did Kyron Williams do well for you last week?
He at least got a touchdown.
He got 13.2. So honestly, yeah, not looking bad. Brian Thomas Jr. coming back. He's not bad, but he's been putting up stinker points actually. So I'm not even gonna say I'd take that. I take that back. How about DK Metcalf? You know what? You clearly have, I think, have the best lineup you could have right now. Although, did your kicker go crazy? You've been liking your current kicker more than Jake Elliott?
Yep. Fairbairn puts up way more points than Elliott.
Okay.
Mainly because of the Texans ball. They like to get close to the end zone and just kick it, you know? And I think that my subordinate I have conversed with about this kicker is very true that he has been putting up consistent points. He's number 4 behind the behind Myers.
Did you
Only because he was out for a couple weeks. Right when I picked him up and when I was going to play him, he
got
injured. Yeah. Or something happened. I don't really watch the games.
who was your informant?
Top secret.
Talking to Drew? Because I had a trade with Drew earlier, and I'm glad it didn't go through. It actually went very well for me because I was going to give him James Cook for Rico Dowdle and the Chargers kicker, and he called off at the last second. He was calling everyone up to cancel it. I understood, though. He didn't want to go through the trade, and I was like, okay. And because he knew, like, he was the one backing out, he told me about the Seahawks kicker, and he said, this is the guy I was going to pick up if we did this trade. Just pick him up. And I'm glad it's been better ever since. James Cook's been doing better than Dowdle, and this kicker has been going crazy for me.
I'm not too understanding of why you want to get rid of Cook when he's doing so good for you. I mean, you wanted to get rid of him for my JSN, and then now
I wanted to help you.
JSN. Why are you talking about JSN like he's the ring from Lord of the Rings?
Because he is. Dude, he's the best wide receiver by far.
Yeah, better than Jamar Chase. I
Yeah.
actually have no idea who this guy is. I'm not gonna lie.
He's on the Seahawks, but he is, aside from last week, been the best wide receiver, period.
I've realized a really bad problem with this seating setup. There's
Yeah.
no way I can look at this mic without looking like I'm just...
It's okay. I'll just, you know,
Yeah, you see what I'm saying here?
I mean, again, when I zoom in, I'm going to crop it all out so it's just the green screen. Your face won't even be there, so I'll crop you out and break you up so that it's like you're sitting with us, but laying down.
Here's an idea that I have in my brain.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Every once in a while, since I rarely speak, just have an edit where it's literally just me, but I'm under the desk.
Again, though, we need the desk in the first place. I'm not going to have a desk.
Okay, get the mic. I'm done.
I'm it'll just turn to you under the desk. You know what? We could probably make that work. What was I going to follow through with that? We did blah, blah, blah. Okay. So I thought it was going to be fun if we had a little WWE smack talk thing, but it sounds like y'all don't care to go at it really.
What is there to go at it about?
I don't know.
No, you're the shittiest. You're the shittiest.
So I don't know. I don't feel like I talked to you about it. What would be your punishment that you choose to do?
well, per the contract, it's not my choosing. It's whoever wins, right?
No, it's loser gets to decide.
Okay, loser gets to decide.
Actually, you know what? I haven't read that contract in a minute. I don't think I specified who gets to
It
decide.
actually said the league gets to decide, but let's just be clear: the loser gets to decide.
So this one, he's ready. He wants to change the rules already, but
Well, I guess we
He's not sure about. He wants to know who's paying for it. I was like, oh, that's a good point. Who is paying for it? I imagine the guy who lost would.
You know,
Yeah.
Maybe we could make some caveats on each side. I think if the league chooses, the league pays.
So you would rather the league? So you would let the league choose then?
No, I'm just saying there's the stipulation.
I think we can work with that. I like
We're
that.
getting off topic here.
If the league chooses, the league pays for the punishment, but thou who chooses his own punishment must pay for his punishment. I think that's fair.
That's actually, I think this holds up in court.
I would say this holds up as the judge.
That's the number one. Does this hold up in court? Does this hold up in court?
I think that's a yes.
I think that's a yes, Bob.
Yes, it is.
Okay, motion passed.
Oh my god.
So what would be yours if you got to choose?
Honestly, the marathon is a really good one. It seems painful, but in the end, I could say I ran a marathon.
See, no, that's good, and that's kind of what I wanted these punishments to be, is to not just be like the worst thing of all time, but and like maybe we can have some fun with them outside of, you know, maybe going to a bar for 12 hours. That one is like personal punishment there. But the marathon one and the like you lose all social media for a month one, we're going to be like somewhat positive, but I also don't think you guys understand what a marathon is.
It's 13 miles. 13.1.
Double
right?
that.
26.
26.2 is a marathon, and they take hours at a time. Untrained going into a marathon, you end up in a hospital most of the time.
Hey, low key, look. Not gonna lie. Now I'm thinking about this. I'm like, wait, I
The
can
league will not be paying for your hospital bills.
But would the league pay for, you know, driving me to the marathon and you know, maybe
I think we could afford gas money
and
for
hear
that.
me out. What if we allowed the league to choose between two options?
What do you mean?
Like,
You want two punishments?
no, like if the league could choose bar or marathon.
Fuck off.
Like,
What
well,
do you mean bar? Like those are the only. It's either okay, guys. If you lose, you're either running a marathon, 26.2 miles, or you're going to a bar and you're getting wasted.
you provided the league with those two options, and it was like we go half and half, whichever one you choose.
What do you
But
mean we go
there's
half and half?
stipulations on it.
What is
like,
half and half?
As we discussed, like financially,
So if we narrow it down to those two, and then the league has to pay for half of whichever one is chosen.
and as opposed to all the options are available, it's full, and if you choose your own punishment,
I'm gonna veto on that one, as I think keeping the list broad enough that it's scary what the league chooses, but they pay, compared to you deciding and you paying. So it's like you would get to choose if you make your own or if you want the league to choose, but you know, we're not gonna make it so that it's like you feel like you're okay with not spending that money. So that's part of the punishment is, you know, you gotta pay for that. And again, do you want to sit for 12 hours in a bar? I think it could be fun.
I do, but also imagine how ripped I'd get if I had to train.
For a
how much
marathon?
fun it'd be training with the dogs for a marathon.
Who's the dogs?
I mean, you train with me, you run.
I have been
Playing
running.
with you, Jack.
I say I have been running.
See, this is the loyalty I'm looking for right here. This right here, this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, fuck you. You don't like it. What do you think?
He's trying to get me right. He's trying to improve my life. You don't give a fuck about it.
I simply was. Are you kidding me? I put it out there for you to choose because I wanted you to choose the best thing that could be for you, so that you could be the best you can be.
Yeah, okay, Darth Vader.
I gave you. I simply gave you the choices to make yourself better, and instead of choosing one where you could maybe not suffer as much, you decided to make yourself better. I think that's the real magic of that, and it's what I'm bringing to the table so that you're not suffering all the time.
Joke's on you. I'm always suffering.
I thought about that though, because I was like, I mean, we need to train for you know, hoping to do some soccer in the future. So like, you know, maybe the marathon will be like a good way to train for that. Then my endurance will be crazy.
Soccer.
Football
Football. Rematch.
rematch.
Anyway, okay.
Time to get off topic yet again for the 5th time. Have we talked about football much at all yet, guys? I don't know.
I really don't know why I'm here, Bob.
Well, Bob,
Well, you know what? That's a good point. We'll just go into it. Is there anything like you would change about the league so far that you would want to do, or like make it more fun, more entertaining?
I can't really think of anything. I just
Like so that you'd be more invested. Maybe we'll. I thought it'd be fun if like each season or like one specific day a week or a specific week or maybe like every 4 weeks, the winner gets something or the loser has to do something. Maybe the lowest scoring points for that week or something. Like just throwing something in there. Maybe we change the scoring patterns up every 4 weeks or something like that. Actually, let me know if y'all see this. I changed the defense. I was just messing around in the league settings, and I made it so that the defenses got a point per returning field kickoff. Per returning kickoff. That was great. I can't believe I took
Is
it.
that how Matthews' defense scored 25 points against me, or was that just by natural?
No, that one is natural. But
that's anything but net. Anyway,
so let me see. Yards allowed to. Blah, blah, blah. There's a. Let me see if I can find this. Kickoff return yards. If I hit enable on this, you have it pulled up right now, and then I hit. I don't know. Actually, that won't change anything, or will it? Because I did it last week in the middle of like the games, so all the defenses got affected, and everyone shot up by like 50 points.
Wait, what?
Dude, it was crazy. Everyone had like above 200 points. It was so many points. Defenses were just
Defenses were legit.
they were crazy.
Thing you could have.
So I was thinking about that, and I was like, what if we played like a week where the defenses were the thing, and then it's like everyone's like going to get the best defense instead, and it's like at that point, it's just whoever's the best defense wins the game. Like other plays barely even matter.
Hear me out. Make one where every time the quarter ball or
The quarter ball.
every time the quarterback loses contact with the ball, I'm talking a fumble. I'm talking like he's about to get tackled. He just throws the pass.
Incomplete passes.
Incomplete passes. Literally anything, you get a point. Any stat gets you a point for a quarterback.
Now, passing, I think that would only be affecting quarterbacks. Or yeah, each pass attempted. Is that? Gee, that's just a completions, incomplete passes.
oh, there go the boy. He going up on the desk.
Sacked. So you could lose a point for a sack and a point for incomplete passes. So again, there's so many like score customized by position. So you could do some crazy stuff.
Are you telling me we're about to have custom game modes in fantasy football?
That's what I'm saying. Like we could have some fun with this. I think it'd be fun if we just something to spice it up every week or not. I want to do a dynasty league next season, so probably we'll have 2 leagues going. We'll have this one, and we can maybe have some more fun with this one. Then the dynasty league will be the one super serious. Do y'all know what a dynasty league is?
No.
So it'll all the players and stuff will continue into the next season, and then there's like draft picks and stuff, and you can trade draft picks. So it's like, oh, I trade you my first round next season for Jamar Chase, and it's like, okay, wait, we're kind of playing around here with like the official. It just feels like it's immersive, you know. But at the same time, those can get more boring because people are scared to do ballsy changes. So I think if we do 2 there, that'd be fun.
I think that there should also be like minimal punishments for those in the playoffs too. That lose games. Like if you're not first, you're last. Ricky Bobby.
So what? Basically, everyone can get punished.
Third place has to run a 5K.
It just gets progressively worse the lower you get.
Yes,
Yeah,
it has to get worse.
There's levels to
Oh,
this shit.
I like that. We could totally mess around with something like that. It just makes it all that much more intense. So people are like, I like that. That could work. We get someone like Josh who's like he's barely changing his lineup, and it's like he's like, I gotta do what? I'd be game for that. I think I'd be game for that.
Just slide it into the contract. Don't tell anyone.
Yeah. So I updated the contract with you guys, but as you can see, I just transferred the signed paper.
Off topic. Pause. Off topic. Back on topic. Interview the man. Interview the man.
About?
I don't know. You're the one who's not doing all this.
What do you mean? This is your idea off the bat.
My idea.
He just asked me to interview you. So
I asked you to do what? Well, you showed up at my house and said, "Hey, you have a green screen, right? You have a mic, right?"
And here we are in episode 2. It's crazy how time flies. Because next week actually I don't know, because we'll probably have to do it over a weekend for the next 3, just to work with everyone's schedules there. We'll have the number 1 seed coming in here, tied for number 1. I'm already here, hi-yo. But we'll have another guy next week.
Pest the bones. Pest the bones.
So,
Team name.
The Game Changers.
So, right here with me, we have the manager of the Game Changers. A couple questions for you. So, I know that just like myself, you also came into this league with a lack of knowledge for the game.
That's right.
What kind of strategies did you have going through the drafts? You know, you've had a much more successful season than me. What do you feel like you've done
Lay
differently?
down on that one. What do you mean by that?
He's had a much better season than me.
Yeah. What do you mean by that?
He has a better record than me.
You guys have the same record.
Oh, we do now?
We'll be going into the next week fighting.
So
each
actually,
other
another
with the same
thing,
record.
I think you guys are going at it for the next 4 weeks. So you guys are gonna get.
What does that mean?
You're going at it for the next 4 weeks. You're gonna get nice and comfortable with each other. You're gonna figure out what makes y'all tick. Exactly.
Pause. Pause. Oh, no. Anyway.
Okay, well, I guess pivoting the question, well, how's it feel at the bottom of the barrel right alongside me?
It feels very unfortunate. It's not like not being with you is not unfortunate.
No, being with you is always a good thing. Being in the position we're in.
Being in the position we're in, it's very unfortunate that both of our teams either overperformed, but the teams we faced also overperformed. Like myself, I faced many people throughout the beginning of this week. My team consistently scored over 150 points, and the team that I faced always scored just like 5 or 10 points more. And it was just very unfortunate losses I had. I feel like I could have had a better game if maybe their team didn't also do their best. It was hard fought out battles, but I didn't really keep track of your team there. Did your team?
Pretty similar experience, you know. I didn't know you picked up dip, but you certainly were spitting. That's one thing.
Good one.
So, yeah, you know, I'm current with you there. It's been a pretty rough season. I think pretty similarly overperformed. Less my entire team, more specific players. Overperformed when it didn't matter, and underperformed when it did. Pretty consistently. It is unfortunate. So, how confident are you feeling in the team going into our little 4-week game run here? Because I'm going to be quite honest, I'm not in mine. So, I'm actually almost hopeful I lose. I think that'd be more fun. But what are your thoughts?
It just depends on whether or not if I choose the punishment or not, or if the league chooses the punishment, and whether I will have fun or not. Basically, so
I think it'd just be like a democratic vote. Everyone would be like, I think you should do blah, blah, blah. And if there's any repeating things, that'd be how we chose. I don't know how we go about that.
but I
Maybe it'll be like you give us like 4 and we'll narrow it down to 1.
so we'll have these next 3 weeks just
4.
going 4, but we won't actually be facing each other. We'll be facing other teams.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's just young
Just me versus you.
for the next
In
4
a
weeks.
complete gridiron deadlock.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I've heard. That's what I've been told. Also,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you.
my arm hurts so bad in my neck.
It could be the bean next year.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Sorry.
That's a good feeling.
Oh, yeah. Continue. That's what I'm
Well,
talking
so basically, we each have 4 chances. Basically,
Whoever does the best out of 4.
what if we tie
It'll probably come down to points.
points?
I think you're leading in that sense.
For now, unless my team decides to
Okay,
not
we have 4
perform.
weeks. That's a lot of 4 weeks.
Yeah, it could be possible a lot more points.
You know, and
Now that Joe Burrow's back, Jamar Chase has a chance.
I don't
No,
believe in him.
they were saying that this whole time. He's back, and we're not seeing any improvements. He's putting up the same numbers he was before.
Well, he did put up 18.
He put
That's a lot
18,
better
that's-
than 6.
That's a lot better than my.
There are a lot of games that could have been saved by Jamar Chase putting up 18 points instead of 6 or 4.
That's a lot better than JSN only getting 4. But
He only got like
Again,
4
I can't-
targets.
again, I can't
Actually-
be mad about JSN not performing
He
well.
might be heading into a similar situation as his quarterback was injured during that game, and that's why he wasn't targeted as much.
That could be.
So that could be.
It could be favoritism.
I think his quarterback's coming back, and he was only out for that game because it was the Vikings, and they're like, dude, we don't even need to try. They're throwing it straight to the defense. That was an abysmal game. I don't know if y'all even watched that,
No.
saw any of it. The Seahawks they shut them out like 29-0 or something like that. I think it was 26-0. It was beautiful. It well, as you can see in my fantasy report there, the defense and kicker combined for like 45 points for me. It was beautiful.
Well, I really have nothing else to say besides
Yeah.
okay, there we go. I accidentally muted there.
Was it glowing red when you? It was
It's
glowing
fine
red
now.
for me too.
It's working now.
It's working.
Oh,
So
fine. I've been keeping an eye on it.
Yeah. Okay.
just I have good picks like Josh Jacobs, number 7 running back, Javonte, number 8,
Josh Jacobs coming back will be big.
Pickens, number 5 wide receiver, JSN, number 1.
You have some good players.
I have good players. They
Who would you say your top dog is besides JSN?
top dog besides JSN that's gotten me more
Kittle.
points. Kittle, definitely not. I have not played Kittle enough. It would be probably Pickens. He's had 3 weeks above 30 points.
Wow.
30 points.
3 weeks above 30 points, and every week I played Pickens. Josh Jacobs also got me some clutch winning games as well. He got me a 30 and a couple 30s and 2 20s and some under 20. But Jake Ferguson, when CeeDee Lamb was out, Jake Ferguson was getting the ball. 4 consistent weeks in a row, he scored almost 20 points or over 20 points. That was a big help. But now I've seen that there's more offensive better people than Ferguson. He's not getting the ball as much.
I know. I hate when that happens. I'm just like, just throw it. That's what I'm doing with Puka, who was like my golden child going into like week 5 there. He put up weeks 1 through 5. The lowest he scored was 22.8 with some 30 bombs in there. And then he got injured. And he just hasn't been the same since. And it's been so sad.
It's very unfortunate when
Not that, yeah, no, it's like you can't blame the player there. It's like, why are we not targeting him as much? I want to talk to the head coach here. Who's your offensive coordinator? I need to get my guy back out there in prime targeting position there and just throw it to him as often as you can. I don't care about your win-loss record. I want him to put up my points. My win-loss record matters more than your NFL season, okay?
oh my god. No. Hurts is a good pick.
Dude,
but
I've been saying
He
I
did
think
not
Jalen
do-
Hurts is the GOAT. No, okay, I'll rewind that. Jalen Hurts has been great, and then Drew would he'd talk you out of playing him some weeks, I think.
whenever I got talked out of playing Hurts or when I had to swap, he either did good, and then when I played Hurts, he did bad. And it just went back and forth like that, like week to week.
Jalen go dirt.
What?
Just a similar.
Oh, Jalen Drew, dude. They are on the same team.
Yeah. So,
Coincidence?
Dude, yeah, that's the thing. The Eagles' offense has been very spotty.
I have no issues with my team. It's
Just working into that golden lining where you're playing the right people at the right time. They're all doing well.
just having to predict the future is
It's tough.
I'm gonna start doing a little thing called quick lineup. I'm gonna see how that works out. Although again, I think for the sake of throwing myself into losing, maybe I shouldn't do that.
So I just remembered this. I'm gonna do a little pivot here, but so you're doing the best out of all of us in this, I believe. But fantasy basketball.
Me?
We're all in the basketball league.
I have one win.
You only have one.
I think I only have one win.
I'm 3-3 is all I know, but I do see you here at 1-5.
I keep forgetting to check it, and I don't like how I have to change it like every hour.
Every day, pretty much, and it's just there's so much happening that it kind of made me think like I kind of like fantasy football for it because I know what days to play the games played. I was like, oh, then compared to basketball, I'm changing it every other day.
Like constantly.
You're 5-1.
I am 5-1, but not looking good for me this week for the basketball. Curry is out, and most of my other players.
Injured players, yes.
I don't understand why when I have to beat the number one player right now.
Drew 6-0.
Drew is 6-0, but this isn't about the basketball. This is about the football. So if I could take it back to the
Whoa.
the other apple at the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, we're down here rotting together. And folks, I gotta say, it sure smells. Well, honestly, I mean, those are the questions I had for you mostly.
I'll give it back to the commissioner here. Hopefully, follow monkey see, monkey do.
I wasn't expecting like interview style questions here. I had the one thing which is like, what would you maybe decide to change some things on? And you answered that for me. And I was like, that's kind of what I was trying to think of. I'm just trying to make the league as enjoyable for everyone and for people to be as invested as I am.
It says the number one or the
Tied
tie
for
for
number
number one. It says the tie for number one. I'm having fun. You guys may not.
He's sending me TikToks about like when near the end of the season, when the person at the top of the fantasy league near the end of the season, when they know they're not going
When
to
they realize they're not going to be they're out of the punishment circle, they're like, we should make
them do a beer run, but it's Clorox. Like, we should make them run into the airport and pull out a pistol. Like, shit like that.
reach for an officer service weapon.
That is very idiotic.
Hey, we're back. Okay, we're back. Jack sat on the cord. It's all his fault.
Wow.
It was me. I'm sorry.
No, here we go. We're just gonna. There we go.
But yes, we were talking about some fun. Talking about some fun new punishments to add for those that are possibly gonna have to face it.
Should we have
Committing-
more punishments because of the fact that
Personally, I think committing a felony. Yeah, I like that one.
Hey,
Yeah,
I've got a guys. I've got a good one.
Spend a night here. Spend a night in prison.
I've got a great one.
Yeah?
Here, bring it here.
We have to rob the league commissioner's house
What?
and steal his social security number and spend all of his money without getting caught.
Oh wait, that challenge would be done from the moment it was started. 'Cause he has the.
Why would he be commissioner and not like the number 1 seed?
Because
Wait, you tied for. And also because I'm scared of the other number 1 seed.
let's see. Yeah.
Have you ever seen that man coming out of the gym or at the gym?
No, yeah, no, I kind of get that. I have a shotgun. I'd like to buy a gun, and then I'll just wave it in your face.
Maybe we shouldn't publicize this. Maybe we should cut this out.
I think
Let's add something here.
I think a punishment that would be fun would be like if you fly to a country and then you just like take a picture with a guy there and then you just fly back immediately.
I think we should add a winner ceremony where the league winner has to go out in the middle of the mall and do like a dance from an anime that he likes about a girl in a bunny suit.
This is not
Or the torture dance from JoJo. That would be equally as horrifying.
It's okay, I'm not gonna win. So
Oh, I mean, I talk about
Well, you're most certainly not going to lose.
Matthew
No,
would do
Matthew,
one from Uma Musume.
fucking would. Dude, I mean yeah, because
No,
you've
I'm
seen
not-
the Broncos. We can talk about this. This is actually relevant to the podcast and it's NFL related. So you know about the horse game, I think. The horse girl anime game.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, there's an account on TikTok that I think it's a number of accounts to be honest, but they're basically fans of the Broncos, and every time they win, they do like an edit with all the characters from the show, and it's like them dancing.
The Bronco.
It's them dancing to the songs while you see like the Broncos in the back are like just scoring touchdowns and making defensive plays. It's really funny. It's actually like it actually gives me hope for the Broncos to win, and I want the Broncos to win, so I'll see more of it. Dude, there's a girl that dresses up as Gold Ship and goes to those games too. I've seen that now.
What?
Yeah.
Actually, wait, no, I didn't.
I think it's really funny though. It actually is like very funny.
See, but for my future like
I'm being
career, I'm not going to
blinded
comment
right
any
now.
further on anything related to the Uma Musume. And only sick of football related topics.
You sure?
Yes.
Would that not be financially good to talk about that?
Yes.
Okay. What are we looking at on time?
I don't know. I think you're good, Coach. If you've asked enough questions.
I mean, we're at 55 minutes here. I think we're coming in. Any last second things here? Anything?
No.
I hate to end it on that, so let me think of something fun here about how.
Maybe we could think
Oh,
of
you know-
punishments, but not like absurdly bad. Like when you could
Actually,
think about
I do have.
the tier list.
Oh, the tier list of punishments. I like
the
that.
tier list of punishments. We should figure out.
I think marathon's pretty easy to figure.
I like
out.
that one. I think that's a very easy one to scale where it's like everyone.
Half marathon, quarter.
So with the
marathon.
loser, so the winner just doesn't run at all.
Yeah. the
second
winner doesn't have
place-
a punishment.
Second place does like half mile. Third does like a mile.
No, it has
Fourth
to
does
be,
a
It has
5K.
to be a little bit of a challenge though. Half a mile with holding weights. Okay, because half a mile anybody
if
can
you
do
get-
half a mile.
Well, if you get
That's the point.
second
If you get
place
second
though,
place-
yeah, it's not gonna be. It'll be. It's just.
It's not
it
even-
just progressively. So it's like
But marathon is pretty bad. Like,
exactly.
But
You
get
lost.
last place.
You lost.
It gets
But there's only 6 people.
Exactly. So you go from like a mile to 5K, 5K half mile full mile, or full mile full marathon.
Second place should just do full mile.
Yeah, second place should do full mile, 5K, half marathon, and then honestly, if you're
Marathon,
past
double
that-
marathon.
No, if you're past that, it's just a full marathon.
Just triathlon.
Honestly, that would be kind of fun.
Wait, what was the one where you got to swim 10 miles?
Yeah, triathlon.
No, that's the Iron Man. You have to do the Iron Man.
Last place, holy man!
Make sure you have a life preserver because you'll just be floating in the water.
Dude, it's like I'm signing my will at that point. I'm not finishing that race.
Oh my god, dude. Jesus Christ.
Well, also something to think about is like I want to think about like the timing of all of that. Is like I'd like the punishment
Hear
of
me
the big
out.
one to happen near the end of the season, so it's a little more timely instead of we're waiting till the middle of the summer for a guy to run a marathon.
You have to drive all the way to Washington D.C. and back. No, like you can't
Just raw dog, no
you can't
music.
spend the night in Washington D.C. You just have to drive all the way there, turn around. You can like stop for dinner, and then turn around and come back.
I think
Immediately.
you should have to go to like New York City and like drive around there for like a few hours.
Okay, but the
New York
drive to New York City is
12
punishment enough.
hours.
That's awful. That's
No,
punishment
you
enough.
just drive there, and it's like, you know, you can take your time to get there, but then when you get there, it's like the punishment begins from like your 9 to 5 there is Ubering in New York City.
First of all, 9 to 5, brother. We have jobs. We already have.
You're taking time off. You will be. You got. They'll understand. They'll have to understand that the fantasy football punishment comes first, or this will happen on a weekend
I
instead.
don't think they will because I'm at a point where I'm working 6 days a week and 10 hours a day.
No, and you see, you just answered that. That 7th day is when the punishment would occur.
It would take the entire
I'm
day to
not
get to
doing
New
something
York.
so stupid on my day off.
Okay. New punishment. New idea. Do the Blazing Challenge at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Was that just like 10 wings of soup? That could be a good
The
one.
10 wings
I think
of
that'd be a good one.
significant spice.
I remember one time I tried that. I had like 2 wings and like my leg went numb.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was like, why is my leg going numb? And then some guy threw up. Another, yeah, no, there's a lot of things happen with that.
Ryan, what do you think? You got any ideas?
No, I think we're writing some good ones down here. I kind of like that just driving. You just gotta raw dog it, no music or anything.
No, you got music. Believe me, even with the music, a like 6-hour no stop, no or 12-hour no stop, no destination drive.
It's like you must have like a piss bottle or something.
No, no.
Okay, so you're just driving for 12 hours. That does seem punishing. It's like, why would you do that?
Why would you do exactly? It's like you have no destination. You are going there and you are coming home.
You're just wasting gas,
You-
putting miles on the car.
Wasting gas, putting miles on the car, and wasting an entire day. Like literally just wasting a day. It is a net negative. There is no good experience.
I think I'd rather run a marathon.
Yeah. It's just this one you don't got to train for.
That's fair, actually. They'd probably take the same. No, the marathon would actually be faster, I hope.
It definitely would be faster.
Although I thought about, because Drew said he would run a marathon, and I was like, we're gonna have to like have an ambulance on standby for him or something, because I know this guy's gonna like go into it like unprepared, untrained. I don't remember what his 5K time was. And if he decides, I guess he could walk the thing, but they'll pack up and leave him on the road there probably, because he'd be walking. They're like, bro, this is gonna take you like, it's a 26-mile thing. It's gonna take him like more than 24 hours if he walks it.
Nah, well,
Probably
no.
like 6-7 hours.
Oh my god.
Will you step outside and come to my office?
That was
after
completely
this?
unintentional. Like that actually will be.
I'm sorry.
No, wait,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys.
This brings up
We're
another
gonna
punishment.
we'll deal with this.
You have to go into 4 different public spaces, like a mall, a store, a restaurant. It can be anywhere, but it has to be a public space with a relative crowd, and you have to do something cringe. It can be a Fortnite default dance. It can be standing there going 6, 7, 6. Like you can be whatever you want, but you have to do something that will mentally scar you and make you have to go to therapy for like at least a year.
You know, I was also thinking, this one just came to me, although I meant to write it down. What if you make someone like we'll make the loser like a pledge from like
A frat?
like a frat pledge, you know?
That would
You
no.
have to rush a frat, but we're the frat and we give you what you have to, like, we give you your task. Like, you're the beer pledge, so whenever I call you and say I want a beer, you have to drive and give me a beer.
Is that actually what they do?
That's what Ross did.
Oh my god, why the hell would any of you ever do that? You know what, fair. You know,
I almost completely unrelated. I almost rushed a frat with a friend last semester.
Why?
Oh, just because we wanted to.
I didn't know you could do that.
No, yeah, but then it was like, dude, they didn't let us because they're like, oh, you guys are like graduating this semester. Like, why you want to? I mean, like, there'd be no point. You wouldn't even like get in because it'd be like we'd be deciding for like the next semester, the next year. It's like, oh, okay.
Just yeah, you know. I don't know. That's a viable one.
Yeah.
Or I don't. It's kind of a hard thing to think because there's a fine line between like all in fun and all good, and
So-
like
To crossing the border, and it's like, okay, now this one is like borderline, like I'm in danger,
yeah, and like torturous.
which I like that fine.
Hear me out. Just make someone go. Make them get a second job for a month.
That would actually be the worst case scenario for him. That is
For
true.
you,
You
yes.
wouldn't sleep.
But think about other people. You get a little extra bread in the pocket.
I know that is true. For people that do, you know, you just have to work on the weekends pretty much. Then
Yeah,
you lose some free time. That
for like
suck.
a month.
But it'd be like, you know, you're getting some bread up,
Get some bread up.
and then you're like, next season comes around, you're like, I'm not losing.
You have to just be very clear with the people when you're interviewing. Like, this is a seasonal position.
I need a season. I'm working at Wendy's for the next 5 weeks.
So you know, something like that, something along those lines. Just something to float around.
Fantasy punishment: quit your job.
Hmm. Hear me out. This one could be interesting.
Adopt a child.
You have one person every year at the start of the season, and you spin a wheel. All of our names are on it. Whoever the wheel lands on, if they get last place in the league, everybody has to participate in the punishment. Everyone has to do a max level punishment.
I don't know about that one.
Think about it, because it adds another layer.
No, because that person could just purposefully lose.
They're like we're all gonna suffer.
But what there could be rules away from.
What if it's like they win, then everyone has to do it but them?
Ooh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. People would be throwing.
So it's like the Annie up, the double, the big blind. Everyone's buying in now.
And then yeah, I think that could get interesting.
I think that would, but it kind of
Ooh, I've got one.
then it's like only one person is safe. So what? So then everyone gangs up on that one, but like don't do trades with them.
I've got one. I've got one good. I think it would kind of depend. I won't say who. I feel like a few people might. Here, give me the mic. Few people might enjoy this one a little more than others. Go to a maid cafe for 6 hours.
That's a punishment.
That's the punishment. My case. I rest it.
You know, that would be a punishment because I don't think I would want to go to one in general. But
Alright.
what about one in America?
Hey. That's a hard business. All right.
I'm not gonna.
But-
I'm gonna look that up real
but
quick and see if
don't-
that even pops up on.
Oh yeah, you're just gonna look it up real quick just to see if it's
Should
even a
I?
possibility.
Should I? Would that just? Yeah. No.
Or, ooh, you know that they opened that all you can eat sushi conveyor belt place?
You must eat 10 pounds of sushi.
No. 24-hour sushi challenge. Every 10 pieces of sushi you eat
It's an hour.
is an hour, or we can make it like every piece of sushi is 10 minutes off the clock.
I like that. So it's literally up to you, and then it's a pretty flat fee on top of that. I think we can work that one into
It's
this season.
Ungodly amount of raw
That'd be
fish and rice.
That'd be so much sushi. Oh my! I don't even like sushi though, so that'd be awful.
And you could even, since they have other stuff there, you know, you could look at them. We could look at the menu and assign point values. Like, oh, a cup of sake is 20 minutes.
Cup. How about bottle?
The guy at the top of the league, once he realizes he's not going to lose.
Sad day for them.
Guys, is this really a punishment?
I don't know. I feel like we got a pretty good. And never mind. Well, we're here for at least 20 more minutes. The cat has.
The
chosen
cat has
his spot.
decided that you're his seat now.
Now is the time after we've been here for an hour. Hello.
He's our mascot.
Commissioner Snake, what ideas do you have about the league? You got any words to say? You're normally very talkative.
Yeah, I think
Now he's very sleepy.
the league commissioner is doing a great job. Oh, thank you.
Well, he is the commissioner. But anyway, back to you, Bob One.
Bob won, yes, thank you. I think we're at time. We'll start wrapping it up here. Next week we're gonna have. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. It's not gonna be quite on time. It's probably gonna be late, cause we'll have to do it on the weekend, but so probably it's next Saturday or so. We'll have the number 1 seed that's tied with me in the playoffs. Although he's number 1 seed because he scored more points, so he's still number 1 seed overall in the playoffs. I like TDs. We're gonna have that manager here. How he's doing? He's gonna be super ecstatic because I mean he's winning. He's probably gonna win it all. It's I hope I get to face him. If I go out to Drew, I'm gonna be pissed. But I think I can at least put up somewhat of a fight. And the only hope for me then is if his team kind of throws a little and my team decides to actually get their potential points. But best of luck to y'all.
Pretty good.
I look forward to seeing whoever loses. We will be recording and documenting the whole event of the loser and their punishment, and that'll be a fun thing to work on.
You're trapped under cat. With
Oh, the mic's under the cat.
The mic is under the kitty. Yes, everyone, the goodbye pets for the cat.
Oh, I was playing this for y'all know the Fox NFL theme.
Yes.
Should we sing that?
All I can think of right now is the final countdown for some reason.
Da-da-da. The final countdown. Da-da.
Oh, wait. I'm thinking of brain blasting. Brain blasting. That? You know what I'm talking about?
You know, I really don't know. Oh
Is that what it is?
no. Hold up. Na, na. All right, that's it.
Someone else got to handle this pressing the button thing because
I got you.
my buddy. Oh my gosh.